So what is up guys, it's TheAndrzw here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 secret tips and tricks for Minecraft Console Edition. Now of course, these tips and tricks do work for the other versions of Minecraft, but I like to make videos on this version of Minecraft because I know you guys enjoy this version of Minecraft. But if you guys do want me to make some more new videos on the newer version of Minecraft, be sure to comment down newer version of Minecraft and don't forget to check out the entire video. So without further ado guys, in today's super awesome video, we're going to get into the top 5 secret tips and tricks for Minecraft. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. If you guys do want to join my notification squad shoutout, don't forget to subscribe and keep notifications turned on. So as you guys can see here, we are in my, I don't know what world you want to call this, but we are in basically my world where I just show you guys cool things about Minecraft. So without further ado, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 tips and tricks. Now most of these tips and tricks you guys aren't going to really know because a lot of these ones are really secret, but one of the favorite ones that I do have here is one that is really cool. Now I don't understand why this is, but I guess it's just something to do with the way Minecraft has coded their game. And if you don't know what coding means, it's basically just how they've made their game. So the way that Minecraft has made their game, they've made this really unique feature that actually allows you to see through walls. I guess you could say technically see through walls, because of course you can't really see through walls, but you can use tools in the game to help you see through walls. So for example, what I'm building right here is I'm building a very small room, which could be considered, a basic cave. So let's say for example that this room here is a cave, or this is, the outside world, or this is like a stronghold spawner. What you guys didn't know about this is I'll show you. Let me actually show you something right here. As let's say this was a skeleton spawner, and of course, as you guys can see, it's completely sealed off. What would be the best way to find this skeleton spawner? Now of course, let me just make sure these skeletons don't die, so I'll put them underneath there. In fact, those ones are probably dead anyways, so I'll just put some skeletons under there. So as you guys can see, those are the skeletons, guys. So if I was walking in my survival world and I'd be thinking I can hear skeletons but I don't know exactly where they are, one great way to actually find the skeletons hiding would actually be to use, no, not skeletons, I didn't even mean to place that down, not skeletons, it would be actually to use wolves, guys. So if I just destroy the skeleton, I'll show you guys. I placed a wolf down here, and of course he's thinking he's just here, and if I push him a little bit, you guys will see any moment now. And wait, maybe those skeletons aren't alive. Let me place him here. Okay, maybe it's not working, but pretty much what should happen and what usually does happen, I don't know why it's not working now, but what does happen, guys, is I'll show you, is that wolves actually hate skeletons. Now the reason why wolves hate skeletons is I honestly don't know, but wolves do hate skeletons. So if you're in a cave system, guys, wolves are able to detect skeletons, even if they don't see them. So I'll show you guys. I'll put some around the edge, and as you guys can see, through the wall he actually detected him. As you guys can see there, through the wall they get really mad, and they just detect the skeletons instantly. So it's a really cool way of actually using the wolves as, I guess you could say, some sort of x-ray, because you're not always gonna know where everyone is, and you're not always gonna know where the skeletons are. So I'll just spawn some more in, and then I'll show you guys. I think maybe because it was blocked, I'll show you guys. I'll spawn them on the other side, and once I create that hole, I think they should. They're on the other side. They're on the other side. As you guys can see, the wolves are getting really angry. Now, of course, this is really cool. As you guys can see, the wolves really want the skeletons. Now they do the same exact thing with sheeps as well. So if you do have sheeps in the world, be careful, because the wolves will try to get them. So it's just a really cool tip for, I guess you could say, if you're ever trying to find skeletons and stuff like that. But I think before it was more overpowered, but now they've updated it so that the wolves actually have to see the skeletons, because if they don't see the skeletons, I don't think they will. But yeah, it's definitely cool. So basically the tip for this is that you should always bring your dogs in a cave with you, because when you bring your dogs in a cave with you, the dogs will be, super aggressive, and they will, it's a pretty decent distance as well. As you guys can see, they're just, getting rotated, and sometimes it is a bit buggy. I do want to say that, because it doesn't always work, but it's really cool, because if you do carry your dogs with you in a cave, you're likely to, see the skeletons, and your dogs are, likely to find wherever the secret stronghold spawner is. So it's a really cool tip, and also it's just going to protect you even more. So the next one, guys, is one for the nether. Now I don't know where my nether portal is, so I'm just going to create one, but actually, guys, this tip is actually used with the nether. So most people, when you start a Minecraft world, most people believe that you need to mine diamonds in order to create a nether portal. This is because the obsidian block, this block right here that is used to make another portal, can only be mined with diamond. However, there's a different way you can actually get this block, so I'll show you that right now. Although it is quite hard, it's a very working. So the way that you want to do this is, let's say for example you have a lava pit. So let's put a standard random pit of lava, because these are all around the Minecraft world. So I'm going to just place lava sources in every single block. Like there we go. And as you guys can see, it's a standard lava pit. Now what we can have sometimes as well is we can have waterfalls or whatnot, but what I tend to want to do as well is have some water sources like there. And as you guys can see, what you can now do is, if you put lava, like, let me show you, if you put lava like here and you just let it sink in. In fact, that's not what you're supposed to do. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Oh my gosh, guys. You got to be very careful with lava, because lava is very dangerous. So be very careful. I don't like the way the lava is just like, yeah, okay, there we go. So what you need to actually do, guys, is you want to make sure that when lava hits the water source, guys, what you can do is you can do this, guys. This is what you're supposed to do. So you're supposed to have lava in like the two bottom ones. Then what you want to do is then you want to place water right next to it, just like that. Then as you guys can see, you've got your bottom two blocks. Then what you need to do now is, as you guys can see, we want to place a lava bucket here again and place water on top. And as you guys can see, what I'm pretty much doing is I'm building the entire frame of this of this nether portal. So as you guys can see, these are the two bottom ones, and this is the left one, and I can just build it all the way up. And basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm building the nether portal using the lava sources. So as long as you have enough buckets of lava, or you can keep grabbing buckets of lava and placing the lava, like if I place another portal of lava here, I'll show you guys. If I place lava right here again, and then I place a water bucket on top, it will generate another block of obsidian. And then if I do the same again and again and again, and I do that building the entire frame, although it might take a while, but if I do that to build the entire frame, guys, and then I get some flint and steel, the portal will work, guys. You don't need a diamond pickaxe to go to nether. So that's the next tip slash trick, guys, is that you do not need a diamond pickaxe to go to nether, guys. You really don't need it at all. Now the next tip slash trick, guys, is one that most people don't really know. Now as you guys can see, in the nether is actually a pretty harsh place, but a lot of the time there are these secret things that you can do in order to protect yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn a bunch of ghasts, and I'm going to go in survival mode and show you just how you can save yourself if ghasts are trying to get you. So one of the ways that you can save yourself if ghasts are trying to get you is you can actually deflect the things that they shoot at you, if you're actually good at the game, because I'm actually I'm not good at the game, but you can actually deflect these fireballs, as you guys can see, because they shoot these fireballs and they deal some really bad damage, but you can actually just reflect them back if you're good enough. But I do want to say, guys, it's very risky to try and do it, because of course you can just get exploded. As you guys can see, I'm on fire, and of course there's no water in the nether. But guys, let's say for example you're in the nether and you hit back all these ghast fireballs, okay? You hit them back, and sometimes they create these explosions where there's fire and stuff. So let's say you're on fire in the nether and you have a bucket of water. What do, guys? You place a bucket of water down, but it just evaporates. As you guys can see, it just evaporates because the nether is a very hot place. The thing you can do to out yourself in the nether is not, of course, use a potion, because unless you brought the potion beforehand, you wouldn't have it with you. The best thing you can do is to actually, and this is why another secret tip and trick, is to actually go over to the brewing area. No, not in the brewing area, in the miscellaneous, I think. I just can't find these things, guys. I just don't know where they are. I don't know where it is, guys, but if you guys get yourselves a cauldron. Now I don't know what a cauldron is, guys, because for some reason the cauldron is not in tools, weapons and armor, it's not in brewing, and it's not in miscellaneous. So okay, there it is. So as you guys can see, the cauldron, you can actually place water in it. So I'll show you guys. I'm gonna go into survival, and oh gosh, I need to eat something. Because I won't survive. So let me just put myself back up to standard HP. Then I'll show you guys how the cauldron actually works. So I got 64 golden apples. Here we go. I'm gonna eat this golden apple. As you guys can see, my health is gonna get regenerated so quickly, guys. Insane stuff. So let's say I went on fire. As you guys can see, I'm burning up right now. I'm burning up now. Of course I do have fire resistance, but if I didn't have fire resistance, guys, as you guys can see, when I jump in the cauldron, the fire immediately goes off me. So I'm gonna be on flames, and I jump in the cauldron again, the fire is immediately off me. And now, as you guys can see, this can't be used over and over again, because every single time that I do this, as you guys will be able to see, if we go down into this, am I floating? As you guys can see, the water, it goes down every single bit. So you're gonna have to make sure you carry a couple buckets, because if you don't, you know, it's gonna eventually, why can't I drop down into this? Like, what's going on? But yeah, but like I said, guys, eventually guys, it will, you know, it will run out. So for some reason, I don't know why I can't just, you know, sit down in that cauldron for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Oh, there we go. I think maybe because I was flying. But yeah, as you guys can see, every time I get the fire off me, so if I do that and then I jump into this flames, as you guys can see, the water, it goes down by just a little bit each time. So as you guys can see, drop down, the water's going down. And if we keep doing this, we keep using this as like a water reserve, as you guys can see, the water eventually disappears. So now we're pretty much in a tough spot, because now we don't have any way to get the fire off us. So definitely make sure if you go to the nether, you hit back the gospels and you use this as a water source, because it's a very good water source that you can use to out the fire if someone puts it onto you. So yeah, it's definitely a really cool thing. So I think I've done around, you know, 3 tips and tricks now. So yeah, that was 4 tips and tricks. So the 5th tip and trick that I'm gonna do is, no, I'm not gonna exit game. I need to just, you know, use another pool. So the 5th tip and trick, now this is one that most people, I don't know if most people use this one, because I don't see most people using it, but this tip and trick, guys, is one that is really cool. So the reason why this tip and trick is really cool is because this one actually saves you a lot of time, and it saves you a ton of resources. So all you should do is get yourself a bucket of lava and get yourself a standard sword. Now, of course, when you're in survival world, if you ever want to have cooked food and you don't have coal, just place down your lava bucket and quickly pick it back up. Oh gosh, I need an empty bucket because I'm not in survival. But yeah, you need to pick the lava bucket back up, because of course, as you guys can see, I just ruined it, guys. I just ruined it. But yeah, because I'm not in survival, in fact, let me go into survival game mode. I'll show you, because when you're in creative, it doesn't always work. So I'll show you guys now. Let me go into survival. Let me just spawn a bunch of cows. Let me spawn a bunch of chickens, and then I'll show you. So let's say I came across these in a survival world. What I would do is I would place the lava bucket down right next to it, and then I'd pick it back up instantly. And as you guys can see, it didn't drop chicken there. That one didn't drop chicken. Let me see if it's gonna drop chicken. It's gonna drop chicken. Okay. The cows should definitely drop some meat. So as you guys can see, the cows, whoa, the cows move so fast when it's on fire. Like, oh my gosh, that's actually insane. I didn't even know they added that. But as you guys can see, it drops the cooked steak. So as you guys can see, it drops a cooked steak. But of course, you know, if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, you'd have to kill them, then put it in the furnace. Then of course you'd get the stuff. But for some reason, I don't know why, but it just doesn't work on chickens. I think because they're so small, what tends to happen is that the food that you actually get from it actually gets burned up really quickly. As you guys can see, these cows just, you know, you just set them on fire for a little bit, and then of course you guys can see your lava bucket stays intact. You know, you can do this again and again and again, and you can do it as many times as you want. So this is basically an unlimited way of getting cooked food, although I would only use it on cows and pigs and sheep, but just not chickens and rabbits, because they're just too small. So yeah, these are the 5 tips and tricks from Minecraft console edition. If you guys did enjoy the video, do not forget to leave a like, do not forget to subscribe, and until the next time, it's going to be peace from me.